What's up, guys? I'm Jessica.
And I am Joe.
And we are here to deliver you this week's hashtag Newsfeed. Joe, tell them what we're going to be talking about.
We are going to be talking about Doctor Strange news on Thor Ragnarok.
So, Joe, do you follow Scott Derrickson, the director of Doctor Strange, on Twitter?
Some of my favorite movies he's directed. I have no idea what they are. But with that being said, I think Scott Derrickson, he's a great guy, and I'm sure he's playing the good soldier role here. But we released a small story, a very tiny story, about two characters that may be making an appearance in Doctor Strange. If you don't want to know anything about Doctor Strange, stop right here, because we are going to spoil a tiny bit of the movie. Two characters that are going to be making an appearance are going to be Brother Voodoo and Tina Minoru in very tiny, teeny, Easter egg, blink of an eye cameos. Now, again, I can't stress that enough. They're tiny, tiny roles. But Scott Derrickson got a hold of this information on last Thursday, and tweeted out saying that if it doesn't come from Marvel officially, then it's not confirmed and it's not happening.
Passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Twitter fingers.
And then people on his Twitter replied, well, Variety reported on you being the director of Doctor Strange. That didn't come from Marvel. And he was like, well, I released that information at the same time, so almost like Marvel is the same thing. Pretty much after that, he deleted the tweet. Nowhere to be found. You can't find that on his Twitter account.
And then he tweeted out again that journalistic integrity is gone. So if that's a dig at us, I say
Kinda
it is gone.
It looks like we got a couple of haters. Well, guess what, Scott? We got one more spoiler for Doctor Strange for you, and it's gonna be right here in the newsfeed. We don't usually do it here, but why not?
Speaking of Doctor Strange, the writer and creator of Community and Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon, was brought on to write a few extra scenes.
It's totally normal in films.
Totally normal. The cool thing is, last week during Dan Harmon's podcast, there was a screenshot that somebody basically put online, and in final draft, Joe, what did it say?
It says Doctor Strange confronts Dormammu. Now, the big story here is that previously we didn't know that Dormammu was in the film, and now we know. But we talked about a spoiler. We teased a little bit of a spoiler here. This one's for you, Scott. Hope you're watching.
Time.
So, spoiler goes a little bit like this. If you don't want to know anything about Doctor Strange, stop right here, skip ahead. But if you're sticking with us, then right here's where you want to be. Here's the thing. So we know that Mads Mikkelsen is going to be in the film. He's going to be playing a character called Caecilius. Caecilius starts off on the good side of the track, I believe. We don't know that 100% here at that hashtag show, but it seems that way. But the spoiler that we know is this, is that Dormammu is going to be possessing Caecilius, and that's going to be the big confrontation against Doctor Strange. So that's how we get Dormammu in the film. Now, I'm sure that we'll see a CG version of him, but the physical embodiment is going to be in Mads Mikkelsen's character, Caecilius. There you go. Hope you enjoyed it.
During the filming of Thor Ragnarok last week, there were a few pictures that were revealed online at a few different sources, but one of the actors actually took a picture of Thor holding a business card, and the address on it was Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, which is super strange.
It is super strange.
It is weird.
The cool thing about this, though, is that Thor obviously is from Asgard. He's has a lot of magic and a lot of magic being, and that Doctor Strange is Sorcerer Supreme. So this could all be leading to the Infinity War that Marvel's doing with the Avengers, which could be a lot of fun. But it'd be really cool to see them on screen together at some point. But also in the set pictures, we have this cloaked woman. We don't know who she is, but a lot of rumors are pointing out and saying that she is Gaia, Thor's birth mother, here on Earth. It could be an interesting storyline. I think Ragnarok is really starting to shape up. I'm really curious to see where they go with the story. We know that Mark Ruffalo is going to be in it, reprising his role as
I love him.
Dr. Bruce Banner, the Hulk. It's going to have elements of Planet Hulk in it, World War Hulk. So this movie's shaping out to be way better than Thor Dark World, which wasn't one of my favorites, but I do like the Thor character, so.
Joe, where's the next place they could see us?
September 2nd to the 4th, Ernie and Kelly are going to be in Anime, California. Our team's going to be out there. Go and say hi. Get some hashtag pins. We're going to be giving those out. And I think Kelly's going to be in cosplay, so it'll be a lot of fun.
And we have new videos premiering all week long, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and hang here for everything trending
in geek pop culture.